They're not answering the phones. Can you believe that? Try to close it. Try to close it, Deborah. Try to close it. Keep on doing push, sell, sell, sell. I have a ton of positions and it just cost me $2,000 now. Khalid, Khalid, can you try calling them at your end?
Hi, Mike.
Can you try?
All the boxes are grayed out.
What? What?
All the boxes are grayed out, so I can't even close it here.
Show your screen so we can record it. Show your screen so I can record it. Because I'm going to file a complaint with the FSCA. That cost me $2,000 now in the last 10 minutes. See how long this phone has been ringing for a trading desk? Yes, ma'am. I've been on the phone now for like 25 minutes. Nobody's answering. It's not sorry. Okay, your platform is not working. I'm trying to close position, doesn't close, doesn't take my orders. And I call you guys, nobody picks up the phone. It's 109 071 1001. I have been, what? No, it's not an MP4 account. It's a TA Pro, AT Pro. Postcode, there's no postcode, the date of birth, January 1151. And close the positions first and then we talk. All positions, close all positions marked. And just for your information, I have been recording the screens and the length of this phone ringing, and I'm going to talk to whoever is responsible, because this is ridiculous. This is the second time, Thursday and Friday, and today. You cost me this morning $3,000. Is this the game you play when it's a fast market? Close. Yeah, I see. Thank you very much. And who's in charge of the desk? Who's in charge of the plans? It was Neil Looker. It was Neil. Neil left. Who's now replacing Neil? No, this is unprofessional. You're putting me in front. This is a managed account. I'm dealing with clients' money. And you don't do this to me. So who's in charge? There is no excuse, ma'am. I have a recording for everything. I have a screen recording for the last hour for today, and I have a screen recording for everything for Friday. And the total loss for those 2 days is $7,000. So I'm going to send these recordings to somebody, and either I get a response or I'm going to send it to FCA. So give me a name. I need a name. Who is the head of FX? Who's the head of FX? Now, who replaced Deal Looker? George Eaton? Stuart Eaton? And what's his, does he have a direct number? Does he have a phone number? I'm sure he is. No, if I'm going to send the screens, I'm going to send it to somebody that's going to be able to refund me. Okay? So anyway, take my number, please. Take my number. My phone number is 201. That's in the States. 1201-6200. Right. And I would appreciate a call within the next couple of hours. All right? Otherwise, I'll have to do it after. All right? Thank you. Bye-bye. Son of a bitch.
Sell up all day, but we haven't,
On that terminal, does it say what happened? Because you might get access to that information before any of us.
I tried to go and see if they are pending orders. Nothing. They just go in.
No, if you go to the money.net terminal.
Yes.
On the news section, it might say what happened because someone must have done something to cause this.
Yeah, there was a sell-off. I mean, it doesn't matter. I put the buy orders at 73. I got filled at 76. I don't give a hoot who did what.
It says here all major U.S. equity indices have been halted, and this was posted 5 minutes ago.
That's why maybe the market crashed.
Who isn't
but luckily we're out. I mean, at least we made money. Good money. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I would say that, we've had periods of fear and uncertainty in the past. This is nothing new, and Twitter and social media is only, perpetuating and sort of raising those anxieties and fears.
Okay, try to close them. Close the button. Close.
So it becomes an interview. I thought about. Absolutely, and I thought about two prior. We've had many corrections. 8, 9, 10 corrections since the bull market began in March of 2009. I can think of a couple. We had in the second quarter of 2010 when we had the BP oil spill. We had a mini correction there, especially in the energy and materials sector, and a nice rebound right after that. And more recently, it was August of 2011, almost 4 years ago, when the S&P downgraded the U.S. debt. And I can remember I was on vacation that week. I remember coming in every day, seeing the market down 400, 500 points a day. Well, Q4 of 2011 was one of the strongest rebounds we've ever seen. So I just keep coming back to remain calm, stay patient, stay long-term focused. You can't ignore this news, obviously. You've got to pay attention to this. But we've seen many of these come and go, and typically they've been great buying opportunities if you're patient. Patience, so important as an investor. Joe, what's number 2 on your list?
Right, another thing that I was watching is the South African rand. So like all these commodity emerging market stories,
South African rand, you idiot.
But the intraday chart of the rand last night was absolutely crazy. We saw this massive plunge, or as you can see on the chart, There's dollar rand, so when it surges, that means the dollar is strengthening against the rand. Huge move to over 14, and then it calmed down a little bit. But that was one of the more dramatic moves I can recall in any of these currencies. And speaking of social media, in South Africa, the hashtag stronger than the rand started trending and everything. So I saw there was whatever it was, someone tweeted like one-ply toilet paper hashtag stronger than the rand. But that's a rare move, and so that's even within this emerging market commodity currency sell-off, that was pretty intense.
One thing I do want to add to that is the Japanese yen has strengthened by 4% today.
That's incredible. Yeah, I mean, think back to a few weeks ago. You just saw this incredible dollar bullishness. There was the U.S. was going to be the first to hike. Everybody was bullish on the dollar. So it's not that people are
Are you sure that the market is halted, Khalid? I'm sorry, Deborah, for the foul language, but this is what we do. Excuse my French. Yeah, indices are halted. One second.